if you're on my YouTube and you didn't come onto the Twitch, what I was doing is I was pre-streaming on Twitch, waiting for the thing to drop, and TCB just put out that it's coming out soon. So, or they said it's time. So we're here. That being said, normally I have the, the it's starting soon thing, but I have a bunch of chats to go through. So if you're on YouTube, whatever, continue chatting. I'll get to them. Definitely trying to get through everything. Okay, spoilers plus. All right, so we can close this. Let's go. Law isn't combat based. So, oh yeah, going back to the law point, right? He flame rended, and we know Kinemon is a top tier swordsman, and Zoro is a top tier swordsman. And the thing about it is, Law saw Zoro do it, and the way Zoro learned it was he saw Kinemon do it, so he copied it. So to me, it looks like Law copied Zoro's technique, because I don't think he saw Kinemon. He might have. Actually, he was with them, but I don't think he saw Kinemon do it. So that being said, that means that in 1040, Law used a top tier swordsman technique. So, like up until that chapter 1040, I think even in my chapter reaction, I was just like, a lot of things, it's Law, like Law cutting the mountain, right? That's a devil fruit, it's his devil fruit, Kroom, things like that. But Flame Rend is not his devil fruit, and he couldn't have used his devil fruit because he used the awakening and room on Big Mom, so there's no way he could use that. All right, I'm almost caught up with the Twitch chat. It dropped. Oh, did it drop? No, it's not out yet. Ooh, alarm. What they say? They just said it's time, right? 8 minutes. Okay, so we're in the waiting. Yeah, that's what I thought too. The sword is a major part of the attacks. No idea what to even expect. The Parvision's about to go crazy. Yup, they will. Yo, Big Baluba. I love that name. Thanks for coming through. Moon and sun connected. The moon's light. Yep. That's what I'm saying. So that's why, if the moon and sun are connected, then I don't think that the moon will be the antithesis to the sun, which is what Blackbeard is essentially trying to be, right? Sun and Earth are more opposites. I still think the sun and black holes are the opposites. Are you on Val? I'm on Val, but I'm not ranked. I played in the beta. Ghost Town, is it? Okay. Ooh, it's dialogue. Oh, that means I got a lot of. I'm awful at reading. I mean, this is something you guys could probably connect on, but like, in school, like that game Popcorn when you have to read the book. I have like, growing up, I had like dyslexia. I mean, I say I have, but like, it was like undiagnosed ADHD dyslexia, so it's really hard for me to read out loud, like super hard for me. And I got a lot better at it, but like I have trauma. So then when I was like, oh shit, I gotta read the thing out loud, it was just like, oh god. But I'm getting better at it. And then teasing us. Yeah, they are teasing us. But if we take Raws are out on Reddit. Yep. I have no idea what Power just meant. Is he reset? Yes, resetting so I can go live. Yep. All right, I'm almost caught up. Everyone misreads it and calls me Big Ball. You know what's funny? I often misread names. There was a dude in my thing. I kept on calling him Mr. Briggs, and his name is Mr. Biggs, and I was like, oh god. I said that like 19 times. He never corrected me, but I got it now. But Big Baluba, that's a dope name, so I'm not gonna misread that. Oh yeah, could you do that for me, homie? Homie Seal. Yeah, homie. I call you homie because you're a real homie. Real as yeah. Hey, we're on the same boat. All right, I caught up with the Twitch chat. We're here. All right, now we're here. I used to popcorn mid sentence too. Me too. No, you don't even know. Like, so I'm. All right, this sounds pretentious, but I'm a gamer, right? So I'm the type of person where it's like, if there's a way to subvert a rule, use a rule to my advantage, I'm gonna do that, right? That's how you play League of Legends. There's some meta, you want to break it, you want to abuse it, you climb, right? That's how I got the diamond one with Alawi. If you don't play League, you don't know what that means, but you know, I mean, that's not how, like, cause I got diamond one multiple seasons, so that, you know, that's what it is. But with Alawi, right? But that being said, right, popcorn, it was like they were like, someone pop, and the thing is, people liked me, so they would always like popcorn to me, and then I'd say the popcorn, like Atticus Finch popcorn, like I would just say one word and then just popcorn it over. Yes, I played TFT. I hit plat a few times, but the thing was, TFT came out at like an awkward time because it was after I went through like my health stuff, like my diagnosis stuff. So time was like, I couldn't sit down and play games, but I could have gone into like the tournaments. It was a lot of fun. I was getting up there. A few of my friends, you know, we were grinding. They hit diamond. Definitely would have enjoyed it. Okay, I gotta catch up. Hey, my haircut. Thank you. Love your videos, man. Something obscure that you're looking for in the rest of this arc. Obscure, like not in the mainstream. Obscure. I'd say the most obscure thing is finding out the rate. Maybe this isn't obscure, correct me, is if the connections of all the races, right? Skypea, Fishmen, Lunarians, Minks, like what are their I mean, I guess that's not obscure, right? But like Fishmen specifically, I feel like Fishmen are connected to Wano in a weird way, right? Because they had a clan. I'm pretty sure it was the Fishman because Tom was in it, and then his brother seemed like, and Noah probably was built by Fishmen, right? They had a clan of really good shipwright, right? That's like, what's that called? Like stonemasonry, like shipwright, like that. It's like in the same realm. It almost feels like there was a tie-in together. Maybe that's why Wano couldn't get off of Wano because they relied on the Fishmen to build the ships. And then when the Fishmen left, they were like, yo, how do we build ships again? Right? Like, it's so weird that the Kozuki is so good at everything, but they can't build a boat. Like, it's weird, right? Like, they can or they can't. I don't know. Maybe it's a lost thing. Whatever it is. What time should it drop? So TCB just said it's about to drop. Damn, I have to catch up. Yes, no spoilers. No spoilers. I think I told you. Grim Reaper's Sword Soul. So, you know, it could be a Sword Soul. It could be a Sword Shadow. It could be his shadow. There's so many ways. Make a video on it, bro. Make a video on it. Because the thing is, no matter what you say about it, it could be true. Because the Grim Reaper is single-handedly probably the most out-of-verse One Piece thing in the One Piece verse right now. That Grim Reaper. Like, I don't think anyone can beat that. Matt Cypher, yo, what's up? I've never been a competitive gamer, mostly play single player games. Halo back in 360 days. Yeah, I just like you know, I'm a competitive fiend. I like it's a problem. I like ranking up. That's why I can't get into games right now, because if you guys want these videos, I can't be ranking up on League. But I want to, because I feel like I might. A few people have been telling me to get back into the thing, but I'm just not feeling it. How I get a beard? Honestly, DM me on TikTok. I'll tell you. I need a way to have Twitch and YouTube chat so you can read both sides. Yo, it's not easy to have both. But like, some people don't like YouTube, some people don't like Twitch, so I like both. Twitch is the place where I grew up on in terms of gaming. YouTube Live is definitely a lot of fun, for sure. So wherever it is, I just like chatting with you all. Apologies that if I could have a bigger brain, if I could do Shadow Clone Jutsu, bro, it'd be 2 streams right now, one on YouTube, one on Twitch, both of me just doing the responding to both of you, both of the chats at the same time. I'm trying to keep up. It's a lot of fun. Zone play Siege. Ooh, what's Siege? Lazy Killer, join my Discord and I'm gonna add a gaming channel. What? You don't have permissions to ping? What do you mean? Okay, pause. I need to give my owl. This is utmost importance. Roles. What? How do you not have that? I definitely gave you the permission to ping. Where is it? There you go. It's fixed. You should have it now. Rainbow Six. Oh, Rainbow. Oh, does Rainbow? I didn't know that. Does Rainbow Six have ranks? Those are good tips, Patek. Those are good tips for the beard stuff. Definitely, the derma roller definitely solid. I have a few other tricks up my sleeve. Okay. Squeak Duck uploading soon. Yep, it's coming through. I remember a teacher asking if you can be dyslexic in one language but not another. Don't know how it's supposed to. Yeah, the thing is, dyslexia isn't an easy thing to diagnose either. One of the main thing is you can get a brain scan and they can do a few tests, and then if you have dyslexia, your brain lights up differently in a lot of cases. And the thing is, a lot of people attribute dyslexia to like misreading text, but that's only a popular symptom, but it's not even that popular. Like it is the most common symptom that's easy like if you're seeing things and it's jumbling up, it's like, all right, there's something wrong here, right? You can very quickly tell that, but that doesn't necessarily mean if you can read normally, that doesn't necessarily mean you don't have dyslexia. Another main thing is math. A lot of people be super smart, but just above like algebra 2, like not algebra 2, calc. That's like when a lot of people, it just doesn't click, and it's like to the point where it's like just completely incomprehensible, and apparently that's largely attributed to dyslexia. So there's a lot of things there. That's why, getting your mental health checked is really important. You don't know what there is, and there's no shame in that. You can't fix your brain being wired different, and also life ends up wiring your brain in a lot of different ways. So definitely get checked. Definitely keep up that mental health, guys. Like the stream. Oh yeah, like the stream. Thank you. I'm not a streamer, you know what I mean? I'm not a content creator. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. I'm just here talking away. Meanwhile, you guys are doing the content creator part. Parvis is annoying. Damn, that hurt right here. The chapter is not here. Yeah, I know, right? What is this? They said it's time. TCB. Hello? Yo, that One Piece talk. What's up? Give it time. Yeah, we're here. Can anyone do me? Yo, all right, we're gonna have a beard channel on my Discord, because like a lot of people don't know this, but I have a video actually. It's called the Parvision Origin Story. I think I renamed it that. It was 1,000 subscriber celebration video. I renamed it Parvision thing because I talk a little bit about that stuff. But I have a separate to the One Piece stuff. I have a startup related to health advocacy, relating to my health, my own health. You can learn about it there. That being said, I have a lot of tips and tricks that are proven to help a lot of people, whether it's hormonal, PCOS, insulin resistance. There's so many things. Wow, I'm forgetting the words relating to testosterone stuff, but yeah, there's a lot of things. Good thing we have Parvision. Yo, it's the Hidden Island. What's up? I mentioned you like 50 times at the beginning of the stream, bro. I forget why. What were we talking about? We're talking about Drake, him joining. We're talking about Bingo Board. I keep bringing up the Bingo Board. The Bingo Board is mad fun. For sure. All right, back onto the Twitch chat. I'm hopping around doing. Yo, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, yo, I'm seeing a bunch of you guys in both my streams. Love it. Love is dyscalculia. Is that really what it's called, Matt Cipher? Are we ever getting the theory about Shanks in the? Yes, we are. The thing is, my duo for that, Mosh, he got COVID, so he's a little sick, and I really want to make that with him because he explains things, especially because there's a certain element to it that like I don't do it justice, he does, and I want him on that. That being said, I'm going to start pushing that forward probably right after the Void Century video. The thing is these chapters keep giving me heat and I can't handle it. I gotta stay in the kitchen, right? Like going to these other theories that I have backlogged is like getting out of the kitchen. You know what I mean? I want to be in the forefront. Void Century, Wano, all that stuff. That's what I want to be talking about. Definitely are a content creator, my boy. Hey, thank you for that. TCB keeps teasing, right? What did they tweet out now? This is a TCB watch party. We do quite a considerable amount of mental trickery and market of those who are unfortunate not to fall victim to our clever. What is this? Yo, hold on. Yo, that's so out of pocket. If you're a victim of TCB, come to my live stream so we can cope together. I gotta link them my stream. Oh wait, I should probably link my YouTube, right? This is my YouTube one. TCB, why you do us like that? Come on. We got 6-9. So I watched the video the other day in the Hidden's whole bar vibe. Yes, Hidden is not his whole bar. Hidden is a vibe. Hidden Island is a vibe. His whole thing is a vibe. Yo, the thing about Hidden too, you won't know until you're on his stream. His drip is phenomenal, right? Like every single time he streams, gets a collab, everyone's asking where he gets his drip. You can't, you know, Hidden Island's full of hidden gems. How close are you finishing the bingo board? Oh, we finished the bingo board. I want to actually go back and look at it in a few weeks because I feel like a lot of our stuff, like we could think about, you know, the same. What happened to Mosh? Oh, Mosh got sick. It's out under. What? Yo, Dire Regulus. Yo, you're the homie for that. What? Wait, is it out? Oh, it just came out. Okay. Well, I mean, that was weird. That's so weird that they have two. Okay, we're here. All right, we're here. Okay, so let me scroll up to all the chats. Much love, BRB reading, Hidden Island, wardrobe reveal. All right, we're here. Wait, can I share the link? Yes, I will share the link. There we go. Okay. 10 chapter. Okay. How I started streaming what time? 6:30. It's been an hour and 30 minutes. Let me get a drink real quick. If you guys, I gotta get my voice prepped. If you guys were here earlier, you know, apparently we had a 3-hour delay compared to last week because there's a lot of dialogue, I'm assuming, right? And if you were here for my prediction from 10:48, I said it on Randy Troy's stream, I said on my thing, said it to everybody. I'm pretty sure we're getting what's it called, flashbacks, right? That I don't know what the flashbacks are about, but we're probably, and then them delaying it like this, it's like, yo, it's there 100%. It is the then child, they're just chilling. We're here. All right, so let me get my voice ready. We're gonna talk about this. Yo, 7 tribe or just tribe. That is a play. That is a play. I have a channel for other theories. Eventually, I'm going to go through them. Soon. Not soon. Eventually. Huh. All right. So I think what we'll do a read through. So we won't stop on the chapter cover. We'll look at it. We'll look at it. We'll do a read through. Then we'll come back. I think that's the play. Okay. Perfect timing. All right, here we go. Let me pull up. Oh, and while I do the read through, I won't be looking at the chat, but if you want to send your chats in and you want me to go back and see them, either super chat, donate, whatever, but we'll be talking about the we'll be doing the more analytical stuff after read through. I think that's the way I like it. Goes to read the chapter. Here's jacking thing. Here, did I link it already? Here it is again. All right. So here we go. Chapter 1049. Ooh, the bubbles. I love this drink, but it's carbonated. It gives me the bubbles. The world you wish for. Oh, what does that mean? Who's wishing for this world? Oh, I'm thinking the Sky Lanterns. Is it Kaido? Is it Momo? Is it Yamato? Ace? Luffy? Ooh. Yo, how crazy if we learn. No, we're not going to learn Luffy's dream here. Okay. All right. Chapter cover. So this is inside the book. Okay. What the book in the research lab is on fire. That means those two are free. How does the book catch on fire? Yo, this book is always catching on fire, right? Damn, this book is fireproof then. Okay. Also, again, I'm just reiterating. I'm going to do a read through. I'm not going to be looking at chat, but if I have like a crazy reaction to it, I'm going to look at chat then, and I'm going to be like, but I'm not going to be looking at chat too intently while I'm reading this, because I want to read this intently. Okay, so Oda's note. Smoked chicken salad is tasty. I hear it's good for weight loss. So I ended up buying a ton. Yo, Oda, that sounds good. Now I want some. Okay. A fierce hockey clash. Who will prevail? Damn. Look at this lightning. Holy, look at Kaido's jaw. Kaido, wait, who says that? Well played. Kaido can say that while his jaw's like that? Yo, what else can your mouth do, bro? Yo. Okay. I need to see it. This is magma. 100%. It just looks like the same shading as Akainu. Okay. I have to hand it to you for coming this far, but you'll never be able to change the world. Oh, and I can already see the flashback. I can already see it. Damn. Okay. Wait, how did his mouth just fix? Did they bounce back? I'm assuming they bounce back a little bit. And Kaido fixes. Yo, this shading, this coloring. This is this is the first page. This has to be the page that Greish and Woden TV colored. Okay. Okay, so flashback. Oh shit. Okay, so that's a dope screen. So it's gonna be Kaido's face magma, and then it transitions into a flashback. He did it. He may only be 10 years old, but that Kaido kid is the strongest soldier. That's sold around. I'm still it. So hold on, soldier. That's that word. That's I'm waiting for the real translations. I'm still itching for more. Okay. Yo, this is like, isn't this Weevil had the same intro, right? Background explosion. How old is he here? Didn't Whitebeard had the same thing? Big Mom had this. This is the Yonko upbringing. That's wild. Ooh, I'm getting some crazy. Okay, okay. Moving on. Damn, young Kaido though. Where's his eyebrows at? Does Kaido? Okay, we're gonna have to look at that. Does Kaido not have eyebrows? That's interesting. Okay, okay. 46 years ago, the Kingdom of Vodka. We don't know where that is, do we? 46 years ago, the Kingdom of Vodka. We don't know. Wait, he's an Oni? He doesn't have eyebrows? He's inside the fire dragon. Yeah, well, so my theory is that it's not fire, it's magma. It might be magma. It's a new place, I think. Yeah, I went through the islands. There's no vodka. There's the Okyo town, which is, or kingdom, which is Tokyo. There's Kano. I haven't heard of vodka. That's interesting. Okay. Our nation has no choice but to wage war. The loot we acquire is our only means of paying the celestial tribute. If we fail to do that, we will lose our standing in the world. Okay, so this is not too different than Whitebeard. Why do the celestial dragons get to boss you around? Kaido, enough. We have offered you up for Navy enlistment. You want me to be a government dog? Till we blunt our country can't handle you? If you hand him over now, you are guaranteed to... Yo, the Yonko series goes crazy. There's even more parallels. This is literally... That's White... I said I wouldn't analyze, but that's Whitebeard start. And then this is like Big Mom was about to be sold to the Navy too. Oh shit. If you hand him over now, you are guaranteed a seat at the next reverie. Oh, so Kaido is celestial tribute. That's crazy. Okay, I'm not a political bargaining chip, damn it. Oh my god. Kaido escaped. Okay. Damn, okay. So at this point, he doesn't have a devil fruit either. He's just broken. Okay. Damn, his bounty though. His bounty's a little whack, right? His bounty on L's in the chat if bounty's thing is whack. Actually, no, he's a kid. 70, but he had... Yo, I'm gonna be honest. I just thought about it. Nico Robin had a higher bounty at 8 years old. Nico Robin's crazier than Kaido. Ooh, oh, crazier than Kaido. That's mid bounty. Alright, we're gonna stop slandering Kaido for a second. Luffy started at 30 million, but Luffy started in the East Blue. He's just 10 years old. I'm just saying, Nico Robin a little stronger than Kaido. I'm joking. We already caught him though. Did he really escape again? I heard he gets caught on purpose when he's hungry. A prison ship isn't a buffet. Yo, that's dope. That's funny. Isn't there someone else who does that? I feel like, you know, honestly, in my Kaido video, I was saying that Kaido represents America. This is low-key kind of also connected to America. But besides that, was there someone else who does that? I feel like it's interesting. 44 years ago, Pirate Island. Okay, so this is Pirate Island. He's so strong. Oh, okay, so this is... Wait, okay, so 10 years old, 46. So 44, so he's 12 here. Wait, what? Oh, no, he's 10. And then 40. Okay, so he's older here. Okay, got it. Okay, so now he's 15. Damn, who the hell is this guy? How can he be only 15? Yo. Kaido's like that one dude in your like middle school who's already 6 feet tall and he's like getting drafted in the NBA. Or on the football team. I had one of those guys. Hey Brat, you want to be a pirate? Oh, Whitebeard. Oh shit. I like how his profile still has his mustache curled. Hey Brat, you want to be a pirate? Rox wants to meet you. Ooh, Rox wants to meet you. What will you do? Kaido, wait, what? We just skipped. Kaido joined the Rox Pirates. They're unstoppable now. Wait, what ship is this? Wait, what ship is this? Whoa! Whoa! What do you mean? All right. When I said we were getting a Kaido flashback, I didn't know. I didn't. Hold on. I just read the part where it said God Valley. I need to pause. I'm gonna read the chat for a second. It just said God Valley, guys. Ooh, Rayleigh intentionally gets captured. That's what I was thinking about. Yeah, that's Rayleigh. But for a Kaido bussin'. That's yeah. I was joking about the Kaido thing, but like, yo, we're not only learning about Kaido's his origin story to a certain extent. Then we get God Valley too. The Shah has a stride. Okay. Oh! Wait! Whoa! Okay, I'm screaming. Whoa! Oh god, wait, do you guys see that shit? Alright, wait, oh my god, whoa! That is literally... Okay. We're gonna have to do this. I remember the chapter by heart, so... Oh no, I don't remember the chapter by heart. Sorry, one second. We have to do this. No. It was definitely here. Neptune Brothers. Yes, it was right here. She explained. Oh no, I had it right, right? Oh my god, I'm off. Where is it? I'm so upset at myself. I'm off by a few chapters, I feel like. Wasn't it here? All right, if I can't find it right now, I'm going to be upset. But we'll go back to the chapter. Where is it when she explains? Oh, she summoned them, right? Oh, right here. Oh, it doesn't have the straw hat. Damn. Is there anything? That looks so similar. All right, we're back. Damn, because that's supposed to be Joy Boy, right? Oh my god, whenever we see a silhouette of Joy Boy, it's interesting. Okay. What ship is that? If that's Rock's ship, that's fucking nuts. Okay, Kaido, come quick. It's important. Who is saying that? Is that Big Mom? Okay, we're going to God Valley. Okay, we're reading. Okay, who is that? Okay, that's not, it looks like it. I don't know why. That just kind of like, whoo, it shocked me. All right. The rocks have fallen. Wait, what? We're just getting shot all over the fucking place. All right. We're just going to read this through now. The rocks have fallen. Are you kidding? With all the monsters on that crew, I heard a Marine called a Garp beat him. Okay, it's just rumors, guys. It's just rumors. We don't know. Okay, no way. I bet their infighting... Oh, yeah. I bet their infighting did them in. None of them were team players. Yeah. Don't screw with me. Where the hell did you go, Kaido? Is that Big Mom? Is this supposed to be Big Mom, guys? Is that... That's not Big Mom, right? Or is that Big Mom? No, I'm not done with the first read. This is Big Mom? Damn. What happened to young little mama right here? Why does she look... She don't look all that, you know... Bro, what? We got Higurashi? Kurozumi. in here. It's we would is that it all right. This chapter is gonna be so long as a review. Oh my god. Okay, 10 years have passed since that incident. Kaido, you're now known as the embodiment of brutality. What is that supposed to mean? If you study history, humans have always resorted to brutality to solve the world's problems. But then again, humans are just like any other animal. Survival of the fittest is our true nature. Kaido goes, couldn't agree more. From now on, everything will revolve around the former members of the Rock's crew. Weapons shape the world we live in. With that in mind, oh no. Wait, she's the one who okay, I'll keep reading, but right, that part I'm not okay, what is her role here? Oh, we're skipping around so much. Wait. Is this the Beast Pirates logo? This is the Beast Pirates logo, right? So this is he's already established himself as the Beast Pirates right here. 10 years since, so the embodiment of brutality. That is, I can't wait for the official translations on that. You can see King, yeah. Yeah, wow. Is that Queen? Yo, Queen's not as circular as is that kind of, is that Queen? Nah, it's not. Maybe it is. I don't know. Wait. Oh, is that Yamato? Oh wait, that's little Yamato, right? Wait, no, that's not Yamato. How could that be Yamato? Wait, could that be Yamato? Wait, that might be Yamato. Wait, then who's? Oh, is that Jack? That's the old witch. This is not the old witch. The old witch is big. She can't run. Oh wait, no, the speech bubble is coming from her. Why is she so tiny? I deadass thought that was Yamato. Alright, we're moving on. Okay. Let's show all these peace-loving nobles the hellish reality of war. One's worth can only truly be gauged in battle, where everyone is equal and anarchy reigns free. Alright, this is the Kaido video. Damn, this is like where are they? This is whatever this is beautiful. Kaido's living it big. This isn't already Wano, right? We didn't get a time lapse to him being in Wano. Okay. Oh, wait. No, wait. That might... Yamato's here. Wait, this is after Odin. That's the main stage. Yeah, wait, this is Wano. They did not, what's it called? Transition us well here. I'm gonna put that out here. They did not transition this. Because, like, I had no idea that they went to Wano. Like, I thought this was pre-Wano. But this is probably after he gets to Wano. So they didn't explain why he went to Wano yet. Okay. Interesting. So this is after Odin's execution because Yamato had the journal. Yamato mentioned Joy Boy. Not sure how that brat learned his name. Wait, am I supposed to read this way? Is this... Okay. Apparently Odin wanted to open Wano to welcome Joy Boy. Yeah. If Joy Boy is the same man that you're waiting for, King, then I know who he is. Who is it? And then we cut back to now? What is this? My dude is just leaving? We need names for these guys. I hate this dude. And why is this panel here? Okay. Skipping. I won't even talk about it right now. Luffy will win. I know it. Okay, who's saying that? Momo? Okay, Momo. Do it, Momo. Oh, whoa, that is Yamato. Come forth, flame clouds. Obey me. Yo, he's like, this is like the Spider-Man thing. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Like he's doing that. That'd be funny if he had to do something like that. Oh, okay. So this is Flower Capital. They're happy. Oh, we get Kid. Okay, live floor dome, interior Onigashima. What is this supposed to be showing us? And who's that? Yeah. Interesting. We keep getting these like random Kid things. I guess he has a headache. Okay. Sha? Who's saying that? What is that racket? Okay, this is Kawamatsu. Cool. Raizo. The water of Zo shall save. Are we still on that? Didn't it already save everyone? Oh, they're drowning. Okay, Robinson. Glug glug. Ah, damn. Robin's drowning. Are these all Zoan? Okay, Minx. Beppo. Wait, why is Beppo? He should be happy he's in water, right? It's not hot anymore. Apu. This dude. Wait, what is this panel showing? Wait, what is... Okay, I'll save... Maybe... I don't know what that panel's showing. Okay. Law. Jean Bar. Okay. Damn, I need to see this color. I have no idea what's going on. Kinemon. Everyone's just being washed out. Okay. Oh, wait. So a bunch of you guys are right. The water falling out of the island. I don't know if that means that hole that Law made is going to fill in, but yo, the water's coming out of Onigashima. Wait, if nobody falls out with that water and dies, that's miracles. So people have to be dying from this. Actually, wait. I don't know if the physics make sense, but if you fell with water out of the air and landed in water, would the water still kill you? Like, wouldn't the surface tension break and then you'd survive? I don't know. We'll think about that. Osome-chan. Oh, he's talking about Sanji simping over this new girl. Where did this water come from? Carefully again, washed away. Frankie. Okay, that's Frankie. Is there anything else there? Have we seen Chopper? I don't think we've seen Chopper. Okay. You've done well. Really well. The Denjiro Hiyori scene. Okay. To have endured this for so many moons. The Moon Lord, Hiyori-sama. Yo, this hair. And Orochi. Yo, Orochi's not dead. This is just confirming to me that he's not dead. Wow, the island isn't falling. The flame clouds are... Oh! I didn't think about that. The water washed away the flame. That makes so much sense. Oh. Yeah, that is not good. Oh, so it wasn't even Kaido weakening. The water, they didn't account for that. Maybe Raizo should have told other people about this plan. It's going to crash. Straw Hat. Okay, we're back to Kaido doing funky things with his mouth. What kind of world do you wish to make? Oh, so this is the chapter title. Does Luffy answer this? Damn, this is quite the face that Luffy's making. If you guys haven't watched my teeth video, watch my teeth video for sure. Flame cloud appear. He's still doing the Spider-Man. Flame Cloud, come. It's like, oh, it's like the Dragon Ball thing too. Like Nimbus, come. Oh, maybe it'll be like Nimbus. That'd be pretty funny. Oh, wait. He made a Flame Cloud. Oh, he made a Flame Cloud. All right. We got to give a W for our boy Momo. He made a Flame Cloud. How many? It's been 26 chapters. Our boy Momo finally did it, guys. He did it. All he needed was a little shower, apparently. If Orochi's not dead, then Kaido's not defeated. 100%. Finally, our boy Momo took a W. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Oh, will Luffy? Oh, Luffy does answer. Okay. We get the clash. The real. Oh, whoa! Look at. Yo, Kaido's mouth is in half. I know snakes can do that. Can dragons? And his eyes. Those are his eyes, right? His eyes are white. Oh no. A world where my friend. Okay. We'll start this over. Straw Hat, what kind of world do you wish to make? And Luffy answers, this face is dope. A world where my friends can eat as much as they like. Yo, that's the kind of world. Okay, we're gonna go back. Yo, there's still so much to the chapter. Okay. Oh, this isn't even Kaido. Oh, I forgot. I keep forgetting that, like, that's not Kaido. This is his magma, fire, whatever. This is Kaido right here. He's so tiny. And this is Luffy. Luffy, Kaido, fist, mouth. Got it. Oh, but wait. But then it goes through and then it hits Kaido. That's the real Kaido, though. Can eat as much as they like. Oh, and it's on the side. Momo actually moved the island. Okay, all right, we're good. That's the kind of world. Scream. Okay. Oh, his eyes came back, though. His eyes came back. Conqueror's punch. Yo, this is dope. This is a dope panel. The hit blitzed Kaido into the ground. Oh god. Oh, so now the opening for the anime makes sense because they had Luffy and Kaido fighting on the ground. I don't think this is Kaido's end because they're probably gonna meet on the ground and fight now. He just did Kaido like that. Oh my goodness, that's scary. You know what though? I'm gonna continue just real quick. You remember when Luffy first fought Kaido? He destroyed Kaido in his dragon form, right? But we understood why it wasn't necessarily Kaido being slapped around like that. Why does it feel like that here? Why does it feel like it doesn't matter unless Kaido's in his hybrid form at least, right? Woo! This is a chapter, guys. This is. Okay, and the skyboats, lanterns. Wait, what is this swirl? This is Kaido. What is this swirl? Wait, we were just talking about the. Yo, Matt Cypher, are you here? Mr. Bushido, are you here? We're talking about the Fibonacci sequence. We're talking about the eyebrow swirl. We're talking about devil fruits. What's this swirl here? Who is that? Is that Momo? Dragon-shaped hole in the ground? What? What? right, wait. Is that for real? Is this a dragon shaped hole in the ground? Yo. All right. Okay. King. Oh, this is back to the flashback. This is weird because they do the panel has like the same fog kind of as a flashback. King. I know who he is. Okay, so we didn't get the finish. Who is it? Joy Boy is the man who will be able to beat me one day. If that's true, I don't think he'll ever appear. So that's a tie back into what he said, that he'll be the strongest forever. Damn. This ties into the theory that I won't get into it, but Hidden Island, if you're here, we could talk about this. We could talk about that one panel. Our bingo board. Okay. Oh wow, this is what we were asking for. Where is Onigashima relative to Flower Capital? It's right. Wait, are they seeing this? Please vanquish the scary dragon, restore the Kozuki clan. Okay, wish granted. Did Onigashima land? I'm so glad I didn't put out that video. It was a good video, but like, this is what I mean. This is I don't know if you guys, some people are asking me like, yo, just put out the video. But what I was saying is like, I don't like putting out videos right next to the chapter, because then if it's not like anything, then I put in all that work and then it's undone, and then boom, Onigashima landed. One Piece is on break week. Okay, we're gonna be eating well, guys. There's so many videos I have. Oh my goodness, we're gonna go ham. I need to focus. This is crazy. 20 years. This is. All right. We're gonna leave it on. Ooh, we got it. Okay. Before I come to the chat, thank you guys. I've been looking at you guys' chats here and there. Anyone who said this is a mid chapter, I might have to fight you a little bit. This is exciting. There was so much in this chapter. What the hell? Oh my god. Yo, they did the pure white. I like it. This looks dope. Yo, wait, hold on. Why did they make... Wait, this is Momo? Wait. Oh, yeah. Wait, because Kaido fell. That's Momo. Oh, I'm so glad I saw the color. Oh, shit. Okay. Let me just get my thought out here. I see Kaido lose... Like this could very well be the end. But we didn't get the speech bubble, like the narrator box. And it's usually in the chapter after, so 1050 might be it. But something I was talking about, I think I was talking about it earlier today, was like, isn't it a little out of pocket for like Luffy went down? I talked about earlier in the stream. The Luffy went down like 6 times, right? Actually, he went down 6 times, and he got back up. Isn't it weird for Kaido to get knocked out 1 time and not get back up? That's a little weird, right? And then the other thing is like Big Mom got TKO'd. She got technical knocked out, right? Like she's not knocked out. She's just off the island and she can't get back up, right? We don't know where Big Mom is. We haven't seen her. I just read the chat 7. Can't wait to see Morge say the raid will fail after this chapter. No memeing Morge. Morge, you know, like I will wait to see what's said, but like I don't think like it doesn't make sense for at this moment for it to May 2012, Law starts the alliance to defeat Kaido. May 2022, Kaido is defeated. Yo, Jay. Yo, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Jevian, you know, they call you Jay over there, right? So that's how I called you. Morge took a gamble, went with it, to be honest, way back. Yeah, okay, so just quick pause, some more respect. If people come up with theories, it's dope, right? Like, the thing is, it's like, it's just not, I think the main part about theories, and this is also with my channel too, even if I'm wrong about my theory, I'm not gonna be upset, right? Unless like it's so out of pocket that like Oda completely messed up. I have faith in Oda, right? My theories could be wrong. Some of them aren't, some of them are, whatever, but it's like, it's not, it's like I put it out there and it's about not being upset that I'm wrong. You know what I mean? As long as it's there, you know, it's like raid failing is an idea, cool idea, right? ZKK is an idea, right? If it doesn't happen and you're upset about it, that's separate, right? That's separate. Because I go into it with open mind about everything. I could be wrong every single time. I just put up my theory with all the, you know, what's it called? With all the possibilities. I put out theories that are fun, and then, you know, it's exciting, it's interesting, and then, you know, they're possible for sure. But so, okay, so my thought here, I still think that it's not over. I think that we're going to get more fighting. And we could be wrong, but like Kaido didn't awaken. I don't think that Flaming Drum Dragon was his awakening. I think he can awaken. I think he comes back. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know how long it'll last. Will we get the monster trio fighting? Because I saw some people saying that in the intro they had the monster trio kind of like tag team. So okay, so oh my god, this chapter is fun. I'm almost thinking that it might be 2 videos. I might have to do a basic reaction video and then do an analysis video, because there's a lot to go through. Anything about the theory that dragons actually rock Sun, Garp second alive? Yeah, it's a possibility. It's a possibility. I mean, dragon looks like rocks. It's interesting we didn't see rocks in this flashback, right? You think we could have a green bull step in now and mess with the Pirates with Luffy? Maybe. We gotta see who's on those boats, right? Law said he was done and pulled out 3 ways. So yeah, you know, Law said, you know, Law and Kid were like, I'm awakening, it's on my last leg, right? Kaido could do that same thing, right? So what we'll do now is I'll read the chat, talk to you guys, and then I'm gonna go back, see if I caught anything else or if there was anything I wanted to talk about, and I'll bring it up again. Yeah. And if there's any questions, put them in the chat. We're gonna be talking about it. Thank you guys for coming through. This is, wow. This is the chapter. Spiral means death. Spirals could mean life too. If you don't know what I mean, check out my Sanji end of series playlist. I have a Sanji series talking about the spirals. Guys, he will bleed out 5 hours later. Yup. All right, let's see. Kaido's fruit is literally fish fruit, and he's a dragon. So the thing is, the fish, I think Morge also talked about it too. They couldn't call it like a dragon fruit because dragon in Japanese, I'm pretty sure, translates to dinosaur, and they already have the dinosaur models. So it's the dinosaur model, and then they have the other things. So Oda, I think in an SBS also, he said for Sengoku's fruit, he didn't necessarily want to label Buddha as a human fruit, but he did because it fit the most there. And so with the fish thing, I think it's a similar kind of thing where he took inspiration from a story, but it's the dragon fruit. Kaido's left horn is broken. Which panel did they... I saw it down there, but did they show... Oh, shit. This side. Wait, why did they color his flame clouds blue? You know what would have been sick if they showed the horn like falling, like outside. So King lost a wing and Kaido lost a horn. Damn. Damn. Does it grow back? It's gone. It's right here. It's gone. You know, I don't know if you guys watched the finale for Dragon Ball Super, but when Frieza lost his tail, it wasn't like super clear. It's kind of like that, where it's just kind of like, oh yeah, he lost the horn. She's got to sober up. Orochi just put out the water. Yeah, I think Kaido and Orochi, I was saying it earlier in the stream that Kaido and Orochi, I think they're going to show us the disparities of awakenings. Queen lost weight? Wait, did he really? Yeah, we haven't seen Queen, right? That'd be his signature thing is being a ball, and he stopped being a ball after Sanji kicked him. Yeah, the intrusion. The thing is, the horn is broken, and then like in chapter 1002 when Zoro sliced off the horn, but then in this recent chapter, the other horn got melted off. Does that mean that there's more to come? What did Queen lose? What did Jack and Queen? I forget Jack and Queen. What did they lose? Kaido's awakened already. Come on. Yeah, he could be awakened already. I personally just feel like there might be an awakening. Like that's my personal. I won't be upset. The thing is, like, it could be that he's awakened right now. That could be it. And I think the biggest counter to that is Momo, right? Like, Vegapunk extracting a perfectly awakened fruit kind of defeats the purpose of the awakening part, right? So I don't think it makes sense, because I think a few demonstrations is like, no matter what, if you get a fruit, no two users are going to use it the same or have the same access. It'll take each person a different amount of time. So for Momo to start off as a dragon, it's pretty interesting. But then again, it could be the lore where this is the awakening of a fish koi thing, right? That could be it. Personally, I don't think so. That's what I think. Jack lost his life. It seems like it's over. Plus, everyone is already defeated. Yeah, so that's the thing. In the opening, it was very misleading because they had them fighting on the ground with Onigashima in the background. And I don't know about you, but anime openings are super spoiler, more spoiler than the manga. Like, if you already know, they showed Zoro's conquerors way before the manga did in the anime, and the 100% the openings, they're a whole different ballpark. The last island is Drum. Hey, that could be it. I feel like there's some going on there. Yeah, I skipped the openings. I watch it one time. I don't think about it too often, but the water scene in the opening where Luffy and Kid pick up Luffy, maybe it's water from Raizo and Jinbei. It could be. If Kaido doesn't awaken, it will really support your spirit guardian theory. I think regardless. Actually, you're right. If he doesn't awaken, it would. It would. I would definitely jump on that. If he doesn't awaken, it definitely supports the spirit guardian thing, because why would he be? The thing is, there's a lot of ways to think about it too, because like spirit guardian, good or bad, it's like not all spirit guardians are could have to be inherently good. Yo, Epic Dude 31, thank you for the sub. Glad you're enjoying the stream, bro. I want flower comments kind of go down. Yes, I want that to happen too. Do you think CP0 has any more? Dude, the CP0 dude bounced. We skipped that part. I don't even want to look at that dude. That dude is so annoying to me, right? Like, that dude. I want to see Dripper Scarfino. I want to see him. That's the dude we got to see, right? That's the dude. I'm still holding out for Rev. Yeah, and there's so many elements left in Wano. The world government's here. The Zunishas here. Even without Kaido and Orochi, like, not Kaido, even without Orochi coming back, right? Because if Orochi does come back, 100% Kaido's coming back. There's no world where that's the case, right? The other part of it is Kaido, again, being knocked down one time and not getting back up. It kind of like his tenacity, like it's already established, right? But it feels like he should be able to get back up, right? I mean, Luffy got dropped in the ocean, got dropped on the roof, got dropped every which way. He got killed, still got back up. So I feel like Kaido's gonna get back up. And like maybe this is the exact thing. Maybe Kaido needs to die for him to be awakened. You know, wait, what if Kaido's hole creates a spiral staircase for the world government to collapse? Young Gambino, that'd be dope. That'd be kind of funny. But like, this is in the coloring, it makes way more sense. But also, it's like, that's not how holes work. You know what I mean? Like as the hole, like this is okay. We're I was about to do some sus thing, but like this is the hole, right? Like this is a hole that okay. This is still. I just bear with me, guys. Okay, so Kaido's like here, right? The hole is opened, but like at the top, if it's spiral, that means that the whole hole is spiral shaped, but it's not. So it's kind of funny. Yeah, it's a cartoonish hole for sure. You mean crater? I mean, this isn't necessarily a crater, right? This doesn't look like a crater. Did he even land? It looks like he's still falling. Yeah, Kaido's fall, like the fall damage from the sky. We know he can survive that. Wait, he's bleeding from Luffy's hit, right? He's bleeding here already. Yeah, he's bleeding. Yeah, he should be bleeding from there. It's not like he hit the ground and started bleeding. He's going to hell to meet Zoro. Yup, he's being sent to hell. Kaido's spiraling down, it looks like. I need to see this animated for sure. It's definitely interesting. Kaido's gonna awaken and the raid will fail. Morge's gonna catch this W. It's fun to see the two worlds collide. Anti-Morge and Morge supporters colliding in the chat. This is fun. I don't think Kaido getting back up simply because it seems like he doesn't have the will to keep going. Yeah, that's a way to look at it, right? But to counter that, if he really wants to prove that Luffy is Joy Boy, then he would want to get back up, right? Because it's kind of like a boxing match, it's kind of like a fight. It's kind of like, you know, like if you want to have a real battle, right? And you want this person to prove themselves, you're gonna give 1,000%, not just 100%, 1,000%, right? So it's like, it's interesting. You know, maybe we see that 1,000%. Kaido comes from the kingdom of vodka. The word vodka comes from the Russian voda, means little water. With Kaido's fruit, he's a big fish in a small pond. Yo, that's funny. He looks like he's in motion. I think Luffy pulled an Ishiki. Wait, what do you mean by that? Naruto reference. I mean, I know that. I watched that. I watched all of that. Kaido isn't smiling anymore. It's hard to tell. I mean, it's not really hard to tell, but in dragon form, like, is that smiling? That could be smiling. No awakening yet. No narrow. I'm really having a good reason. I'm gonna avoid awakening. It'll be interesting. Well, we know now, confirmed, that Luffy awakened isn't mindless, so maybe there's a world where other people can awaken too. Guys, this isn't kind of done. He took the strongest punch possible from Luffy. He cannot get back up. He will not. Yeah, I mean, One Piece is a world where people get back up from the craziest things. People get back. Luffy died and got back up. Speech bubble in 2 weeks. If there's a speech bubble, it's in 2 weeks. The thing is, has there ever been a break? This is a good one. This is a good thought, guys. Go back to the Big Mom, Zoro, Sanji fight. Has there ever been a break week where the fight ended and then it was a break week and then we found out who the winner was? Do you guys remember? It was the Big Mom fight wasn't like that, was it? Zoro's wasn't like that either. So does there being a break week, is that Oda mind gaming us right now? We have yet to hear Kaido's victory cry, and it wasn't in the mini flashback. This is true. I don't think we'll hear the war cry against Luffy. I'm gonna just say that part, but I'm not gonna say the rest because I don't want to anger people. I'm still a ZKK believer. Hey, you could believe, you know, we have people believing the raid will fail. We believe the Kaido's done, the awakening, now awakening. We have all the believers here, right? That's what we're talking about. I think he left an impression of us. Oh, like this is the cloud? No, I think that's, I mean, no, I think that's the ground. It's, yeah, yeah, it's the ground because this is him impacting the ground and then it's followed with the spiral thing. Which is interesting because like physics wise, having that kind of collision with the ground, I mean, you'd have to hit it so perfectly and so fast for the ground to perfectly make the shape. You know, we don't have to get into it, but you know, it's pretty funny. Yes, the last panel is Momo because Kaido's through the ground. This is tired Momo because he lands after dragging Onigashima down safely. How do I make a poll? Oh, ooh, let's do that. Kaido out? Question mark. Okay, so this is in the this is in the YouTube. Ooh, I just did a poll. How do I do a poll here? Oh, we're doing it. Kaido out. Yes. No. Oh, okay. Ooh, wow. I'm so good at streaming, guys. Question mark. Yes and no. We'll let it go for 2 minutes. All right, so we got it on Twitch, we got it on YouTube. Let's see what happens. Okay. Kaido's out. 59%. 54 votes. Let's see what Twitch is saying. No, 85% so far. Okay. Dang, does that say something about Twitch viewers versus YouTube viewers? Small sample size, but yeah, you can see the chapters on TCB scan. I should still have it copied. Yep, there it is. 60. Ooh, it's coming close. I'm gonna say, no. Yeah, I'll put my vote in. Wait, it didn't let me vote. Wait, that's a scam. Hello? I want to vote. Guys, my vote counts too. YouTube doesn't think I'm a eligible voter. Hello? Did it just auto put yes for me? Luffy will crawl to Kaido with his chin and they'll be friends. Yo, I know a considerable amount of people that will drop the series if that happens. In that way, the sentiment of what you're saying, I can argue for, but not in that way. It's not gonna happen that way. For sure not. That's a funny one. Rigged if he votes? Yo, come on. My vote matters too. Yo, wait, actually, it's pretty split. 20, you know, there's a... No. Hold on, what happens if you add it? I have to do stats to figure out how many people said no and yes. 84 to 30%. Whew, okay. Democracy's crying. Being knocked out does not equal being defeated, so I don't think... Okay, on Twitch, no one. Wait, it's been 5 minutes already? God damn. All right, so we'll put the... if there's still more votes coming in. Did I see the silhouette of rocks looking like Luffy? So apparently that was Big Mom. We can go back because I flipped out when I came out. I was just like, is this Joy Boy? But apparently this is Big Mom because this is Big Mom, and Kaido, come quick, it's important. We're going to God Valley. I feel like rocks for like the captain wouldn't necessarily be doing that, but that's Big Mom has the similar hat at least. You should review some of the fandom's biggest theories. I think it'd be a cool series you did on YouTube. Yep, that's definitely something I will do. The thing is I have so many theories to get through that are current that like I want to get my own things out, and that's why I don't do other, because like even with Morge's raid failing, I don't know the context of why he says that. I just know the end result. I know some of the details, I don't know where it started. So, but that being said, I don't necessarily look at other people's theories, so it doesn't cloud my own. So I can come to you guys with the full vision. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see. Any thoughts on the cover story? Oh yeah, okay. So we have to get back to the beginning. All right. So we talked through. I'm gonna end. Oh no, the votes are still coming. Interesting. I'll be interested to see what you guys say. Being knocked out. Yeah, no. So that's not. I don't think that's Rock saying, Becca. It looks like it's supposed to be Luffy, right? That looks like Luffy on Roof Piece, but I think it's Big Mom. Yo, where are you reading this? It's on TCB scans. We have no vision. No. True. Do you think this sword, oh my gosh, seems more like obvious in the... Yeah. Wait a moment. Wait a moment. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Okay, I don't know how many of you guys are on my Twitter, but let's see. I tweeted, remember last chapter that I think Morge talked about it too, the 5th panel, the 4 daimyo, and then there was the 5th panel, the sword. I went on a search to figure out what that sword matched, and there's 2 ones that come to mind. So you see this? Can you guys see this? Yeah, you guys can see this. So let me make sure. Yeah, so look at the hilt. The hilt guard looks very similar to the one Hitetsu has, and this is a very unique hilt guard. The only other one that's in some panels looks like this is the Shusui, but we know the Shusui left Wano before Odin died, because Moria was there 23 years ago, and this happened 20 years ago. So it couldn't be Shusui, so that leaves this sword. But when you look at this sword, it has the same guard. Just follow my Twitter. Hey. Yeah, I mean, I post a bunch of things that either tease my videos or summarize some things in videos or interesting things I see. But yeah, that sword is really interesting. It has the same guard, and that guard is really unique. I just noticed that. Wow. Momo picks up the sword with his mouth. Yo, Momo's mouth be doing crazy things just like Zoro, I guess. I think Luffy will beat Kaido without his devil fruit. That'll be interesting. Just a pure boxing match. That'd be wild. Kaido going like, "You're not Joy Boy," and then Luffy's like, just laughing. You know, it'd be funny. He's like, "I don't know who Joy Boy is. I'm Gear 5 Luffy." You know what would have been really cool? If Luffy was falling and still smiling. Ooh, that might be an indicator that the match isn't done. Because Luffy isn't smiling. Or a boxing match like with Zeke. Oh yeah, that did happen. Shanks will show up and give Kaido the final blow. Luffy will lose respect for Shanks after seeing this. It will be the tragedy of Wano and also the reunion between Luffy and Shanks. Wait. It'll be the reunion, but not exactly a happy one. That would be interesting. Yo, Shanks shows up in the 11th hour like always. Oda draws people falling from us. Oh, Big Baluba! Yo, that's a great... Oda draws people falling with frowns a lot so they look like smiles upside down. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I like that. If you don't look at the rest of them, it's an upright. Yo, that's funny. That's funny. Goku Kamehameha is gonna reach Luffy's verse and kill Kaido. Yo, I had a thought before. I don't know how many of you guys have watched Black Clover, but Yami's slash that was like dimensions across or whatever. I was imagining something like that a little bit, like not to bolster the ZKK, but more like that would aid Luffy. Like Zoro's down on his last thing, and he's just like, I think Luffy needs my help, and he picks up his sword and just go whoosh, and then just slices through, and then Kaido doesn't expect it, and it hits him, and then Luffy knocks him out. That'd be pretty crazy. Does Luffy smile when he defeats someone? I don't know if there's a trend with that necessarily, but I was more meaning so because he's in Gear 5 Nika form, and Nika's the smile guy, you know what I mean? So, you know, that's why I was saying like, oh, you know, it'd be interesting if he smiled because he's, you know, Nika now. It like more meaning like a grin ending it, you know, the Nika, the sound effects, the writing, all that stuff. Luffy said he would send Kaido flying, so this ain't it. Kaido awakening, advanced conquer bazooka incoming. Do we know if Kaido can hear the Sea Kings and Zunisha? We don't know. He hasn't acknowledged Zunisha from what we know. Joy Boy equals smile guy. Yup. Hey, super chat. He didn't smile most fights of his fights after time. So yeah. The main difference, Davon, is the thank you for the $2, by the way. Appreciate you being here. The main thing that I would say is like, and I'm not saying he has to smile necessarily, but what I would say is like he's a Nika, and Nika's like smiling, whatever. So it'd be a good touch. I'm not saying it has to happen. I'm just saying it'd be interesting. My theory is that the Kaido fight will be too hard, and Luffy will be in a coma, and so Zoro, it'll be interesting to see what the other Straw Hats can do. You think another time skip? I don't want another time skip. Maybe a training arc, but like that doesn't necessarily mean time skip, because I feel like there's a lot to learn through the training arc, because like a lot of times with training arcs, you kind of you know this is where a character is and this is where they need to be, and you know the context of how they get there, right? Whereas with Luffy and in One Piece like there's so many things that need to be learned between Devil Fruits and Haki and Rio and Conquerors and observation Haki that I feel like a training arc where we learn, and training arc I use lightly because there hasn't necessarily been a training arc, but more so like just a learning arc where like we figure out how these things work. I feel like that is where everyone gets boosted, right? Because like when you think about it, the literal moment everybody meets Vegapunk, I'm pretty sure we get a boost from Frankie, we get a boost from Chopper, we get a boost from a lot of people, because Vegapunk is going to know about Devil Fruits, and know about so many things, right? So the instant that they meet Vegapunk, that's like they got a one up, right? Davon, bro, thank you for the super chat. Is Kaido asking who is this to Luffy in that final panel, or is that from the flashback? Who is it? Oh, this is from the flashback. It's saying he's talking to King. He's saying, King, I know who he is, in response to this part right here. This part right here. Where is it? Oh, right here. Yamato mentioned Joy Boy. Not sure how that brat learned his name. Apparently, Oden wanted to open Wano to welcome Joy Boy. If Joy Boy is that same man that you're waiting for, King, then I know who he is. King asks, who is it? And then Kaido continues on, and this is where it connects back. King, I know who he is. That's King's response, I'm pretty sure. That's not Kaido. Joy Boy is the man. This is Kaido. Joy Boy is the man who will be able to defeat me one day. So that part I'm pretty sure is King saying that. Sanji and Zoro one-shot their opponent after a power-up, so Luffy one-punch victory makes sense. This is true. I like that. I like that point. That is true, but they weren't facing Kaido. They were facing First Commanders, who, hot take, I'm gonna put out there, Queen ain't shit, and King was a little. King wasn't kingly, okay? I'll leave it there. King did not have Conqueror's Haki. His name is King, okay? Like, I'm not gonna blasphemously say that King was disappointing, but I will say that there is a little bit there, right? So King and Queen should not be on paralleled with a Yonko, right? I think it'd be more accurate, like, Big Mom was not defeated. In fact, this might be where Big Mom comes back. Who's to say Big Mom isn't just on the ground like, hey, I didn't need to go up there. They came to me, you know? Like, that would be kind of crazy. You know, it'd be really crazy. This, don't mind me, but Oda loves Dragon Ball Z. We have yet to gotten fusion technique. That'd be so funny. Like, somehow we get fusion. I doubt it though, but Oda loves Dragon Ball, so wouldn't put it past him. Somehow bring it up. Ooh, Jakers, I'm on break and read the chapter. You think Kaido's down for the count? Did he fall into the ocean? I don't think he fell into the hole that Law made. I think he made a new one. And according to Twitch, Kaido's not down. According to YouTube, Kaido is down. According to me, Kaido is not down, and he possibly has an awakening. To me, the thing is, it's like, yes, I know this is like Luffy's strongest punch, but it's also like Luffy got up 6 times and died and got back up. I feel like Kaido is gonna get back up at least once, right? Let's see. Blackbeard has fusion techniques. What are you talking about? True. His teeth are the biggest clues to his fusion, right? We got fusion. Is the jacket fruit? Yo, we're talking about the jacket fruit on the Discord. That's where I get some of my crazier thoughts, like on paper, at least Discord paper, whatever. So if you like some of the crazier ideas and not just me, a lot of I think that's what's cool about my community. A few people joined my Discord and they're like, wow, this is really interesting. But our Discord, we have a lot of people that do a lot of research. Matt Cypher, Mr. Bushido, you know, a lot of people putting in, like, you know, homie seal, if you're here, lots of people. Yeah, sorry I haven't shout you out. My brain not I'm still like on this chapter too. This is crazy. Oh man. Okay. Bro, Jay is malding right now. Wait, he doesn't like the chapter? Yo, hold on. I just talked to Jay a little bit yesterday. Is he on Twitch or YouTube? Yeah. Yo, hold on, let me... Okay, here, let me ask a question. Would you guys want me to... So this is partly for my video. I always do this, is I run through the chapter. Here, I'm gonna end the poll here. Okay. So let me see, create a poll. Do you want me to rerun to the chapter and talk about details? Ask my community. Poll. Oops, that's not it. That wasn't my Twitch chat. Run through chapter again. Yes, no. Okay. While you guys vote, Matt Cypher, thanks for the... Oh, you get... Wait, what? Is gifting one tier? Oh, I thought it gifted it to yourself. Hey, thanks for gifting it to... Oh, wow, Gia Studio. Appreciate you. Appreciate all of you guys for being here. Thank you, Matt Cypher. Thank you for all the help, too. For sure. I'm a little parched. Let me get a drink while you guys answer the question. And then whatever happens afterwards. But what I want to do is while I'm gone, I'm going to see if I can see Jay's stream. Is he molding right now? That's fucking funny. Let's see. Yo, he did.
I read your answer. I read your answer. I read your answer. I read your answer. I was actually responding to it. I read your answer. I don't know if you even were you paying attention to my response. Hody Jones or Kyle? Be honest, bro. At this point,
Did someone say Hody Jones or Kaido?
it's Par Vision. Heard you were molding. My chat told me to visit. I mean, yeah, I was freaking. If you still have your answer, let me go over it again. I'll respond with it.
Yo, Jay saw me. Who is Jay? JD Legend. He's a live reaction streamer. Wait, so did anyone answer? Okay, so you guys want me to run through? Oh wow, it was 100% run through it again on Twitch, and definitely you guys. Okay, so 24% doesn't want to. JD, I don't know any slander on the more J, whatever it is, I'm just here to enjoy. Kaido is called Kaido even as a kid. Could Rock still have given? No, I don't think so. Yeah, if we're talking about the silhouette, I think the silhouette is Big Mom. Why do you think King is not the same level as to Zoro as Kaido is to Luffy? No. What I meant. Oh well, okay. Okay, in that fight, and I talk more about it in my chapter reaction. Is more like in the fight Zoro versus King, and this was also reflected in Sanji versus Yo Mosh, what's up, bro? Hold on, let me just answer this question. The Queen versus Sanji, right? Sanji could have mopped the floor with Queen. He was there was an internal struggle going on. He was fighting demons, and they were not Queen. Queen was not his demons, right? With the same regard, Zoro was also fighting an internal battle that was kind of playing a highlight in the fight. And I'm not saying King is less so because that King is plenty strong. What I was saying by that statement was more so that a first commander, the way a first commander is taken out, shouldn't be parallel to how a Yonko is treated. That's what I meant. So, however the fight, try to call but didn't see you were streaming. Yo, well, we could talk. Actually, it'd be if you're free on Saturday, Mosh. We could talk on Saturday. I'd love to do that. I don't know. I'll DM you about the thing. But wait, hold on. Let me see if I can actually set it. So I'm gonna run through the chapter again, and see if I catch some new things. Not every crew is built the same as well. There's long and kind of horses. Yeah, that's true. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like the way the way Yonkos are, with the same regard with like Sanji, Zoro versus Luffy, right? I mean, Sanji and Zoro are main characters, but like the captains are always going to be treated in a different light. Matt Cypher, do you think Yamato will join the crew? Did I talk to Jay? Yeah, I talked to him a little bit. He recognizes me. I don't know how he saw, because I'm not on my Parvision thing on Twitch on my phone. But he saw my thing and he's just like, yeah, I was freaking out. I'll let him freak out. This is fun. It's fun talking to him. He's definitely a different world than I am. He has a different perspective. I like talking to people with different perspectives, right? It's not fun all the time. Unless you're Mosh. Me and Mosh, we have wavelength, but we also wavelength on like different crazy levels. But like, you know, being in an echo chamber isn't always enjoyable. It's fun hearing other perspectives. Jay definitely has a different one. What was Sanji's demons? Sanji's demons were he was thought that his transformation was going to turn him into his family. And so his family is what he ran from. He hated them. He quite literally, they're the cause of all of his traumas, right? His family. And so him turning into his family was what was preventing him from fighting. He didn't want to turn into that, right? So he had that whole statement of like, do I become a cold-blood killer and destroy Queen, or do I hold on to my core, right? And so ultimately he chose the one that he stuck with, and you know, he's Sanji. He's our guy. Was Rox wearing the straw hat? No, I think that was Big Mom. So all right, let me see. Down. All right, yeah. I'll DM you, Mosh. I'll DM you. I'll tell you exactly why too. All right, so we're gonna run through. Seems like a majority of you guys wanted me to run through the chapter, and so the other thing about it, I understand it because like we've been streaming for a long time. If you guys head off, thank you for coming through. Definitely enjoyed it. We'll be doing these chapter reactions when the chapters come back all the time. I try to predict them. This week was a little bit of an L, but the pre-stream was really fun. That being said, every Saturday I will be streaming on YouTube and Twitch, but YouTube, and the segment is called, and Mosh, if you're listening, the segment is going to be called The Voice of All Things. So I'm going to be saying thank you for listening to The Voice of All Things with Parvision. That's kind of the thing. And so I'm going to bring on other creators for like their takes or their theories, and I'm going to be buster calling them. So it's like a call. I'm going to be calling like Mosh probably on Saturday if he's free, if we get to it. I'm going to be calling him, and it's like a buster call. Why is it a buster call? Because like O'Hara, Professor Clover, had the dopest theory of, he solved One Piece. Every video of mine is what Professor Clover was doing, right? And he got buster called for it, right? So like that is the pinnacle of theory crafting in One Piece, if you get buster called for it. So that's what's going to be happening on my stream, where we're going to be having the voice of all things, and you know, we're gonna be buster calling creators. I'm gonna try and buster call Randy Troy. He's getting, and we're gonna be doing theory for theory on his stream, and I'm gonna buster call him after we get that sorted out too. I can't wait for the buster. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So, and then also I have a bunch of videos now that this chapter dropped. It's break week. You guys know when break week comes, I go ham. Like break week is like my favorite thing because I can go really ham on the streams. I mean, on the streams, on the videos. That being said, there won't be a chapter reaction, but there will be a Saturday stream, even with the break week. And yeah, thank you guys for coming through. I will be running through the chapter again, so if you don't want to stick around for that, no issues, no problem. See you guys soon. Parvision is emu confirmed. Yup, just out here buster calling dudes. Do you think Clover and Luke are related? They got that hair. I'm man, who said that? Crab. Hopefully I always say, like, I try to say your name correctly. Crab. I love it and I hate it whenever somebody in the chat always, they like, I have like maybe 20 scripts that aren't on the top of my head and I forgot about them, but they're in my docs, and they're either half written, partially written, or they have the sources there. I just forgot about them, but they excite me so much. I know I told Mosh about it, and like every once in a while someone brings up something, I'm like, I have that script to do. But yeah, okay. Let's see. All right, so let me look at some of the I have to know. I have to look more at like the Japanese stuff with the story. The story is being told through Rakugo. It's a huge part. I'm honestly ashamed of myself for not knowing more. But there's always tomorrow's always a good day to learn. You know. Tomorrow's full of new possibilities. He solved One Piece mystery without going to the final. Yeah, he sat. Professor Clover sat there with the fucking rock, with the one rock. Sent people out like, hey, go look for rocks. He sat there with a rock and a tree, and he's just like, and to my knowledge, he didn't leave, and he's just like, yep, this is everything. I figured it out. Like he didn't have to do shit. That's some next level genius, right? Like, dude, Sherlock Holmes and like Lelouch and everything. Are we all thinking that pudding set the room on fire? Okay, perfect segue, Patek, because we're gonna run through the chapter, read this thing. Who set it on fire? Where was the book? The book was on Whole Cake Island. Did Pudding go with them? We don't know. So who set the fire? I think that's the mystery of this one, right? Where did the fire... This book, by the way, is getting set fire to every single time it shows up, right? Wasn't that Luffy escaped too because it was set on fire? What happened last time when the book set on fire? Did all the things leave? Did everyone inside it leave? It's kind of interesting that they said the rocks have fallen instead of the rocks. Ooh, I'm gonna wait, Crab, for the official translations on that one. If Devon knows the last, this could be Shiryu. Interesting. Who has fire powers on Whole Cake Island? There's that one. I always forget his name. Charlotte Bescarte. Oven has firepower, but why would Oven do it? So like, are you gonna flex in that shirt or nah? Because we're trying to see everything. Also, everyone, if you haven't liked the stream, hit that like button. Yo, that One Piece talk, you guys are still here? Thanks for the super chat. I'm gonna say the same thing back to you. And also remind me, we have to confirm the break week episode. If you guys don't know that One Piece talk, they're my favorite One Piece podcast. They're dope. I've been on their channel. I think it was episode 40, right? So guys, you know, if you haven't seen me there, if you haven't seen them, go through, show them some love. But thank you. Am I gonna flex in that shirt? I've been flexing the Par Vision this whole goddamn time. Yo, I was trying to, I have your guys' shirt over here. Maybe I'll flex in that. Am I crazy, or did rocks remind me of Luffy? That wasn't okay. I'm gonna put this in my video, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't rocks. It'd be crazy if it was rocks, though. the rocks want to conquer the world. Luffy doesn't want to conquer anything. Yeah, he wants his friends to eat good. You know, Oven isn't fire per se. Yeah, but he could set things on fire. Kumadori also has a fire. You don't get me a Kumadori. Kumadori's not here. Sabo's not there. I don't think Sabo's there. Workout channel, but it's Flex Vision. Yeah. Hey, yo, if you guys want a fitness channel, I could do that. I've been exercising every day. So I got before and after pics. I have my whole diet supplement, you know, scienced out, mathed out. We go to, oh yeah, that's the stuff. God damn, I got baited into clicking. Why did I click onto it? There you go. I'm back. Power Vision's episode. Hey, good looks. Okay, so this is the silhouette everyone's talking about right here, where he says, Kaido, come quick, it's important, we're going to God Valley. This silhouette, even I freaked out. I was like, yo, is that Luffy? I was like, yo, what's going on there? Oda definitely did that on purpose, but the next panel we see this, and it's like that. The thing is, though, wait a moment. Actually, now that I think about it, this is different time. This is pre-God Valley. This is after God Valley. But, like, Big Mom has a hat that could be that. Oh, no. The back of Rock's ship kind of looks like a heart. Yo, Rox's ship is dappered up. Rox's ship is like Celestial Dragon level. Is it not? Why wouldn't Oda just show them the Big Mom keeping it? Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, this is different timelines. To be honest, I thought it was Big Mom, but now that I'm looking at it again, this is a different time. The hat is slightly curvy. Yes, that is true. Oh, why did Oda do this? That looks like you saw in the middle of the stream. I went to this. I was like, is there anything like the silhouettes of Joy Boy, the silhouettes of Luffy, right? Like it feels real. But like, is it though? Also, why would Kaido come quick? It's important. We're going to God Valley. Also, what's funny about this is if they're on a ship, why would he need to tell them that, right? Like, it's like, Big Baluba, you're about to be modded for this. If ain't no way, where can I see the ship? The ship. Mother Ship Coaster? Is that the ship? No. Where's their boat? This one? Okay. We're looking at it. I gotta see the back of it. It's probably right? This is a galleon? Is that what it's called? I don't know ship names. Is it a galleon ship? Is that what that ship is? Yeah, I'm not saying I'm Diaregulus. I'm not saying that this isn't Big Mom. There's definitely an argument to say that this is even with the time separation. I'm just saying that like it considering this, maybe I don't know. It's weird. What if Kaido betrayed Rocks? Oh yeah, we need I don't know if it's with Roger, but we definitely this chapter's gonna have me on edge. For sure. Captain John, right? Did Captain John have a hat? Rox is defeated, then they disbanded. Gonna be a long 14 days. Yup. For me, it's gonna be a filled 14 days. I'm gonna be putting out some stuff. All right, let's run through this real quick, and then I'll probably hop off because I've been streaming for a while. I'm not gonna do a thorough one because I need to get some brain food too, and then so I'm gonna run through it, talk about some things, look at the chat, see if you guys say anything. This is interesting. I think we talked a decent amount, but I think again the biggest question is who set the fire, right? Is it Pudding? Is it Oven? Is it the Blackbeard Pirates? Why would they be setting them free? You know, this context kind of makes it sound like, was Reiju present when Luffy escaped? Because that's interesting. Big Mom gave Kaido his fruit before he left. Yeah. No, Big Mom gave it to Kaido after God Valley, it seemed like. Because Big Mom said that she got the fruit at God Valley. Matt Cypher, wouldn't they know? Because they were shown the book before. Luffy escaped. Maybe Judge put the fire? Yeah, this is interesting. So I think that's the question I'm going to focus on. Who set the fire? That's the question, right? Even the thing. What the? The book in the research lab is on fire. That means those two are free. That's pretty funny. Quite honestly, I'm gonna put it out there. I'm having a hard time focus because my wife is cooking and the food smells so goddamn good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Doesn't Ichiji have fire powers? Yeah, he has a sparkling Valkyrie that can set things on fire. It's the case. Can it be Orochi who put the fire? It cannot be Orochi who put the fire. Orochi can't do anything meaningful or impactful or anything. He every time he shows up, he's annoying or he dies. Okay, let's not put respect on Orochi's name at all. Yeah, I don't know what's for dinner. To be honest, I don't know what's for dinner. All I know is it smells great. There must be more people other than Germa in that book. Yeah, I wanna. Man, I have to look at this book. I had to look at this book. Okay, running through the chapter. They cracked. Ooh, wait. Okay, so by the way, when I say I'm gonna run through the chapter, basically what that means is I'm gonna let my ADHD take play here, like run. Where it's like if I see something and I go somewhere else with it, that's what happens. That's kind of goes with this context. So the sky is filled with clouds. Cracks open. At the end of the chapter, is the sky clear? Ooh, wait! Did anyone notice Mount Fuji's right there? That's interesting. Do we get an update on the sky? Sky looks clear here. But we don't get like a whoosh, we don't get a whoosh sky thing. Do I talk One Piece with my wife? I do not. She started though. She's on episode. I don't know what episode she's on. Episode 20 is when we last watched together. She might have watched on her own though. What are the? Also, I have an Ohara theory you guys ain't ready for. That's one of the 16 videos though. Okay. So we don't get an update on the sky. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I don't see Mount Fuji? Mount Fuji's right here. At least they drew, is it? Oh, yep, that's right there. Mount Fuji. Okay. Do you guys think this is magma? Did your wife catch that? She did not catch that foreshadow. She's just trying to experience it. Orochi cannot possibly. If Kaido's done, Orochi's done. The one thing is, wait, I asked you guys this before. Was any of the other previous wins like Big Mom's loss, right? Was there a break week in between? Big Mom has a black hat earring. Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. Have her watch it through one pace. She liked the filler. I like she's enjoying it, and I don't want to take away that from her. I think the pacing is fine for her because she's not a seasoned anime watcher, so the slower pacing of it at the beginning would be enjoyable. But I am planning on getting her to one pace soon, just eventually, all in steps. But she likes the fillers, which is good. I like the fillers too. I like the fillers because we're in post time skip. We don't get fillers. We don't get Zoro smiling anymore. It's pretty sad. Yo, I just Rainbow Mist. I'm gonna watch that one. I just caught on to that again. Cause it's like that. Time travel. There was a filler about time travel. He's their own. Apparently gets worse. Yeah. Once later on, it'll get to the thing. She also wants to watch it with me because she's just like, it'd be valuable for you in your street, like your content, if you watch it in full, right? And I was like, yeah. What do you think the role of CP0 is from this point? Love these streams, by the way. Hey, Shaky, thanks for coming through. Well, it seems like this guy is running to the world government ships, right? That's the only place it makes sense for that guy to go to. Okay, another question. Is Dripper Scarfino the masked guy who tanked Kaido's blow? We didn't see a dead body. Is he dead? So do y'all agree with me? Luffy is Pirate Garp? Hey, I mean, wouldn't put it past it. So dead. If he lives, he has top tier durability, right? The official translations come out on Sunday, Razor. This is TCB scans, so it's unofficial translations, but they do a really good job for them. The CP0 knows Luffy is gonna defeat Kaido. Yeah, I feel like the CP0 guy is gonna go inform them like, hey, yo, we fucked up. Dripper ain't dead. No body, no death. He let Kaido bonk him. If he's alive, he's top 10 in the verse. 100%. This is the panels. Okay, so let's come. Oh, this is the question I want to ask. My thinking, right? And if you guys haven't watched my reaction video last week, the way this yes, Kaido is a small dragon inside of a bigger dragon, right? Encompassing fire. The fire part is important because this offshoot here, this is fire. But this shading, this darker shading, that's the same shading given to a Kainu. This is literally, here, I'll pull it up actually. YouTube, my videos. Oh God. Power Vision. There it is. Look at the shading. The shading. Can you guys see it? Let me double check you guys can see this. Where's my Streamlabs? There we go. Here, let me take out the watermark real quick. My video. So you can see the shading. It's very similar where the offshoots have the fire, right? The offshoots are fire, but the magma is this darkened version. Very similar to the way Kaido is. So the way I'm seeing it is that Kaido is using his devil fruit and haki to create a dragon manifestation using magma. That's what I think. Let me know you guys, because I'm convinced that this is magma. Like, the coloring is just so similar. And then even when Zoro said that flame is like magma to King's attack, it was the similar shading, just less. It was like, you could see, like, compare the nose of King's Imperial Flaming Wings, and it's like the fire, but it's less dark. And then Kaido's more dark, and then Kainu's is very dark, because he's straight up magma, right? So, skin is magma, maybe. No, I think it's like I don't know how they manifest magma, but the thing is with dragons, right? And this is part of the mythical Zoan thing. I think that it might be that Kaido's actual paramecia thing is magma, because earlier I think Kiku said this at one point. If someone in my Discord puts the thing there, the panels, that'd be great. Kiku said that Kaido is regarded as the guardian deity of land. How do you make land? Land is made with magma. So if he's the guardian deity of land, then magma makes sense. And that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Kaido getting defeated the same way he was introduced is so poetic. Yeah, I mean, it would be pretty cool. Magma made the red line. Hey, were you in that stream with Randy? I was divulging some crazy stuff there. Yes, exactly, Matt Cypher. Yep. I'm just thinking you could probably get Magma on burning. Yep. I think Kaido believes Joy Boy is the person defeated. Oh, let me go back to the chapter. What's your answer to King and Queen not awakening? Okay, so Queen, first of all, doesn't know. I feel like neither of them even know what their fruit is. They're just making shit up. I feel like that's what it is, and so much so that Queen, rather than like using his fruit heavily, he augmented it, right? So it's a little interesting. I just feel like King is a separate problem because it feels like in neither regard he was like a complete expert in his fruit, right? Like King just seems like a person who was just god tier strong, and then he was given like I don't know how else to explain this, but it's like giving buffs to someone who doesn't care for them, right? Because he's so strong already, right? Like a lot, like the what he relied on was the Lunarian part. It seemed like it wasn't his what's it called? What wait, TCB has a scan, a poll. What's their poll? Is zero. Wait, it says 0 votes. All right, you guys are gonna see me live voting. Here, I'll link it into here too. No. Hey, wait, was I the first? Oh, it's because it just came out. Oh, I was the first vote. Parvision here with the first vote. Hello? Am I? Future sight, guys. Future sight. I'm joking. Clearly, I was joking. It was a joke. I'm joking. But yo, it's even. Ooh. The Prophet. Yeah, that's what Oscar is my guy. My mod Yasin here trying to burst my bubble. Oscar's here lifting me up. No, I'm joking. But I think it's magma. I don't know what the awakening is gonna be like. It seems like the paramecia power tied to it doesn't necessarily need to be there. It's interesting though. Okay, so we'll go here. Luffy's closing his right eye. What does that mean? Isn't it usually left eye closed? Isn't that the Skypiea thing? Jaya? Luffy closed his eye. Interesting. I think it's so bright, right? That's what it's supposed to be. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. He did it. He may only be 10 years old, but Kaido is the strongest soldier here. So he was a soldier of Vodka Kingdom. They sent him a celestial tribute. Yo, where did he get this Kanabo from? Also, did the Kanabo grow with him? Because it's definitely bigger here. Or it's small here relative. Like, this is small. And then it's not the same Kanabo, probably, right? It's interesting. Yeah, it's probably because heat and light. Probably that. Kaido Whitebeard had a miniature version of his oh my god, I just watched Hidden Islands video. I don't remember the name. Interesting. I feel as though this chapter didn't answer any of the whys about Kaido's motivation. No, yeah, I agree with that. Like there's some things answered, but they're not the. If you were here in my pre-stream, I was saying the things that I wanted. I was saying it to Randy. I was saying it before. I was saying all the things that I wanted to get from the Kaido thing. And I'm not sad about what we got. I just didn't expect all of this. Like for God Valley to be brought up, I didn't think we'd get that. I thought we were gonna get the reason as to why he went to Wano. We didn't get that reason. He just showed up on Wano and then it just skipped to Higurashi, right? Like, that's an important thing. We're in Wano. I want to know why Kaido chose Wano. There's the other question I want to know is, Kaido said he worked hard to get Yamato's devil fruit. Yamato's devil fruit is supposed to be the guardian deity of Wano. So Kaido working hard, is this where him working hard? Is this where him working hard? When is he working hard? It doesn't look like Kaido worked hard ever. It still doesn't seem like Kaido worked hard ever. So like, how did he get that fruit, and why is it, you know, like, it's that I want that. I need that. Do you think Kaido is satisfied with Luffy's response to this question? I think he's gonna ask something else to Luffy. Did I see the Rocks hat? So we're still debating about this. It could be Big Mom. It could be Rocks. Like, there's no. It's vague. It's very vague. Like, Big Mom here has the hat, and like, would Rocks come here and say that? Like, maybe, but then we get seen Whitebeard and Big Mom. So then, like, why is this one in the silhouette? So did Rocks also have a straw hat? Like, it's so crazy. It's interesting. It could be, it could not be. Like, it's weird. It's definitely weird. I feel like Kaido's trying to. You think Kaido's trying to be Sasuke right now? Sasuke and Itachi? No, but Higurashi's proposition was after he already was on Wano. Here, we'll get to it in a second. The main villain is such a huge arc going down with us. Yes, exactly, Phantom. Exactly. I like this chapter. Don't get me wrong. I really like this chapter, especially because it gives me a lot to talk about. But there's some open lines that I'm kind of confused. Is this the end? Is this not the end? What are we gonna find out? 2 weeks. That's right. It's really crazy. I need Morris to be. Yeah, Luffy went down so many times. It almost doesn't make sense for Kaido to go down after one time. Ooh, it's swapping over 52%. Yes, Kaido's defeated. This is crazy. You know, this is like the testament though. Cause like, this is Oda. Oda always makes things like hairy, right? Oda, this poll result, 2,000 votes already. And it's this split. This is split. For this to be split like this, that's Oda. That is Oda. That's why this is crazy. We're here, divided, coming together, watching, whatever, and we're, you know, and Oda still manages to bring all the plot points together and make it interesting, right? This is just the trailer of the backstory. Yeah, that's what perfect. I'm probably gonna use that exact thing. Line, mind you running. Yeah. Here, so we'll go through. So this is the things. Okay, so what I didn't like about this chapter is we get this first part, right? Kaido's a kid. We assume that this is Vodka Kingdom when he's a kid. We assume that. Because then right afterwards, we get that. But Kaido's older here. He's 10 here. And he's 13 here. 13 here. He went through puberty for sure. Definitely you can tell he's aged because this and that are not the same size. So he's 13. Okay, cool. He gets sent over as a celestial tribute to be part of the Navy. He escapes their ship. So then we skip 44 years ago. So now he's 15. He's huge. This is 13. This is 15. What steroids is this, by the way? So we skip. So mind you, we go from Vodka Kingdom to I'm assuming the kingdom's like the king's room, to Kaido's on a marine ship. Then he escapes and we skip. We don't know anything in between 13 and 15, but he ends up on Blackbeard's island right now, or the pirate island where Davy Backfight originated. We knew this. We just didn't know when. So strong, he beats up people there. Whitebeard tells him, like, hey, our dude wants to talk to you, right? Roxas at the moment is the leader of this island, I'm pretty sure, right? So he is 15 here, it seems like. We don't get a close up, but I'm assuming this Chad look with this crimson chin, that's 15-year-old Kaido went through, all of his growth here. This is the silhouette in question. Now, it could be Rox. It could be some dude in a straw hat. Like, I don't know. Oda made it vague, right? He showed us Big Mom. He showed us Whitebeard. He even showed us Higurashi, but he didn't show us Rox, despite this being Rox's ship. We see Rox's ship. Rox's ship looks nuts, by the way. Really dope. A galleon, beautiful galleon. I do see the little heart. I see that. Why is it named like Rox? What did his name come from? It's really interesting. So this, why is it a silhouette? It's interesting. If it were just Big Mom, why not just show us it to be Big Mom? Originally when I first saw it, I was like, yo, that looks like Luffy. Because I just watched the episode. That literally looks like a copy and paste of Luffy. But, you scan through, and then that's Big Mom, right? It has a hat. It could be Big Mom. It could not be. I don't know. Silhouettes, shadows. Like if you haven't seen my Toon Force video yet, shadows are definitely pretty crazy. Rocks have fallen. Are you kidding? With all the monsters on the crew? And this is an interesting thing, because this is just a rumor still. I heard a Marine called Garb beat him, right? And then someone says, no way, I bet they're infighting, did them in, none of them were team players. So this is attached to this. This is just hearsay, right? And then this is Big Mom saying, don't screw with me. Where the hell did you go, Kaido? So she's probably referring to God Valley, right? Or is she saying this because Kaido left? This chapter has so much hearsay. Top 3 part video. What I mean, here's like rumors, gossip. Like this isn't, none of these people were there, right? Same thing with Sengoku to a certain extent. He's a victim of hearsay because he just listens to what Garp says. He wasn't there. Most of the people there, they could share the stories. I'm not saying God Valley's retelling was skewed, but Garp doesn't tell Sengoku everything because like Ace was hidden this whole time. He didn't tell anybody, right? But and then here it's like these people, we have to be very wary of who tells the history, right? So these people are not present, right? They're just saying what they think, right? Rox and Rodder's brothers are sworn brothers. That'd be crazy. Rox. Wait, Meet, Pratham, are you guys the same people? Because you guys said the same thing. That'd be crazy. There's a random Wano. Do you think Luffy's secret dream is a world where... No, I think it's something else. I don't think that's how... It would be crazy if that's what it... Like, but I don't... It could be, but I don't know. I don't think so. I don't... it could be... I have to think about it more. I feel like there's going to be one more thing. One more thing. That I don't know if this is the chapter that gets dropped on. 1049 is a weird chapter for that to happen too. She's looking for Kaido after getting the fish route. Yeah, it's weird. It's like this line, maybe official translations would help, but like, is she saying that about God Valley or is she saying that about Kaido leaving? I have a crazy idea. Am I ready? You could write it. I'll get to it after I go through the thing, unless it's relevant to like this part. Well, except for that, King was also looking for Joy White. This is true. What's your main confusion of the chapter? It seemed pretty clear to me. Well, it's not necessarily confusion. I think the confusion is intentional. Like, I think Oda wrote this in a way where it's still kind of vague about a lot of things. So it's pretty interesting. Team Luffy, bro. Whitebeard. Yeah, Whitebeard being introduced as the strongest man, but then being shown to be on life support, and then Kaido being strongest 1v1, and he's won, but he hasn't won, you know. But like, so it like, especially when you like, because like this is the thing with history, right? Oda's done this, like, you have to hear the history from the source. There's so many ways that it gets skewed. If you're hearing history from secondhand source, that's already grounds for failure. And that's true with life too. Gossip, rumors, all that stuff is going to set you up for failure if you believe that, right? And this right here, this is still not a retelling from Kaido or Big Mom. And this is the only line, like, look at, like, they're going to God Valley and then the rocks have fallen. We have no in between. All we get is rumors. Still, this is the same thing essentially of what Sengoku told us. You know, we don't get more information, but this line, it's like, is she talking about God Valley or is she talking about Kaido leaving the crew? Now, the part where someone was saying we don't know Higurashi was before. So the thing is, this is on Wano. This is the same room that Kaido has, I'm pretty sure. Mosh with the $10 super chat. I won't believe it until I see the Ame no Habakiri again. Facts. That's true. That's such an important sword. You can't have Odin's second sword not be shown, right? Andrew, amazing videos, by the way, for sure, on the top One Piece creators, content creators. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, that's true, Mosh. That's true. We need that other sword, right? It gotta do something. Yeah, that makes sense. And again, if you guys are on TikTok for One Piece, great place to be. Mosh, love it. You know, and we have this series together. Someone asked earlier, you know, the Blackbeard Shanks thing. That Mosh helping me out with that. So if you've seen our series, go subscribe to him also. He has a bunch of dope videos. So Pratna, I'm gonna get through the chapter first, and then I'm gonna be talking to the chat more. I just want to get through the chat, the chapter. If it's related to the chapter, sure, post it. But if it's not, like, another, like, if it's excess, then, you know, I might not be able to get to it. Where are the Big Mom crew at? Already. Yeah, we don't know. We don't. There's so many open ended. Oh, if it's related to chapter, post it for sure. Post it. Hope we have a. Yeah, for sure. So here, right? So this is already a skip. We're on a ship. So we're on Pirate Island. Then boom, we're on a ship. This is on a ship. Then boom, we're on Pirate Island again after God Valley, right? So then boom, after this, 10 years have passed since the incident. So 10 years after God Valley, where does that put Kaido? Doesn't that put Kaido on Wano? Does that? Wait, no, doesn't it? Or no? Ooh, that's an interesting thing. Oh, this is why. Okay, I'm pretty sure now. Saturday is a Wano timeline stream. 100%. I think it has to be. I might move the stream up earlier to talk about it. This is such a perfect timing for this too. Wow. Oh, everything falls into place with the streams. It's great. It's great for sure. There are two straw hats, one black straw hat and the other normal straw hat. Rox had the black straw hat and Roger had the normal straw hat. Both straw hats have collided. Oh, that'd be interesting if there's two straw hats. Two straw hat lines? That'd be wild. Who's Yamato's Yo, okay, so again, is that really Higurashi? Because the line is coming from her. But why is she so goofy looking? Also, the timeline wise, if this is 10 years after God Valley, no, that can't be Yamato. 10 years after God, no. Yeah, we have to do a timeline thing. So the reason why I was confused is because, like, look, it goes, and so we don't get a close-up look. This is a Higurashi, right? And we don't know where this is, but he's established the Beast Pirates. But he goes, the line, the way this is read, right? Like Higurashi says these lines, and then Kaido goes, "Couldn't agree more. From now on, everything will revolve around the former members of the Rock's crew." So then, is there a time skip in between this scene and that scene? Because this looks like Onigashima, right? So like what's this? That's my part. That's the part where I'm upset about the chapter. Someone puts out something. Zebek was smiling. The only one wasn't was Shanks. Ooh. Kaido still isn't in Wano yet. But this is Wano, right? This is Wano. This is Onigashima. Remember, Onigashima can move. No, but Onigashima was definitely still was a part of Wano, was it not? Because they had a name for it before. I don't think Kaido came to Wano on Onigashima, right? That Onigashima was always there. Yup, Moon and Sun, Straw Hat, such a crazy idea. Yeah, it'd be interesting. This is racking my brain. Like again, like great chapter. It's just I wish there was more placement setting, like being told of like where this is, because like now I don't get where this is versus this. Is this Onigashima? Because the thing is, Mosh, remember, Onigashima, the inside of it, this is beautiful, right? But he had the carpenter from Wano build it. So this has to be Wano because he had the guy build it. And also this is Wano design. And I'm pretty sure, and I can go back, but this looks like the same room that he was in his castle. It's interesting though. Oh, wow, Mosh, this is an important line for our thing. From now on, everything will evolve around the former members of the Rock Crews. That's literally like almost word from our series. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so skipping through, going through. So this is, he's outside of a Torii gate. Where is that? Is that... Oh, is this where the dragon is? Interesting placement. That's another thing. I think the Torii gates are going to be really important for... Because there's a lot of like beginnings and ends. Like Luffy destroyed the one entering Onigashima. Toki said her prophecy outside the Torii gates outside of the castle. It's interesting. Sky, interesting. I don't think we can tell based off the direction. I don't think we're given a compass for where he's going. But to me, it would make sense if he was running to the world government ships. Torii is bird. Torii is bird, but Torii with two eyes is the gates. I'm pretty sure. I agree with you, Intrusion. You know, so like a lot of people say Blackbeard is the moon god. If and my biggest counter to that, and it's in my Toon Force video, is the moon is reliant on the sun. It's synergistic with the sun. Higurashi is Yamato's mom confirmed. You did not just say that, DPDs. You always with those choice timing on the comments, bro. Hit me with that. Luffy will win. No one knows if Blackbeard is evil. That's true. That's what I'm saying. It could be Moon. It could not be Moon. You know, it could be a lot of things. We don't know. It's just the Toon Force video. I like it a lot. It's definitely a fun one. Nothingness like in a new moon. Yep, exactly. Or I mean, it could that in that way it could tie to that, right? Makes you wonder how Moria put up a good fight with Kaido during the Odin flashback, given how we know about Kaido. Makes me think his neck got opened up, and I think his neck was already like that. I think it was like that. But yeah, it's like Kaido is a menace already, right? Like this is the Kaido. I'm pretty sure this is the Kaido that Moria fought. Luffy beat someone who clashed with this Kaido. And that being said, Moria lost, but he still clashed, right? Like Moria lost, but like that it's interesting. So that being said, the CP0 guy, I think it makes sense. Where else would he run, right? Like either someone said the Poneglyph, maybe. It's weird because like whenever we see the Poneglyphs, they seem like they want to confiscate them. It seems like they want to take them. I don't know if they care to read them. And also the world government should already know, like, I mean, the people that matter, the Gorosei, Imu, they should already know the Void Sentry. So it's a little weird. No, that Kaido had fruit. That Kaido had a fruit. Moria with Devil Fruit. I think Moria didn't have a fruit. Moria was fruitless fighting a fruited Kaido. Because Big Mom gave him the fruit, God Valley. So then later, so Kaido had the fruit then. 23 years before is when Gekko was on Onigashima. So Gekko fought a Kaido that was relative to the Kaido that Odin fought. And Moria did not have his devil fruit there. CP0 agent could be going to the gondola to let the ships we saw with Zunisha. Possibly. Or he could be saying like, hey, yo, let's get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Right on the Kaido patch in this section. This way. All right. I'll check on it when I make my video, actually. I just want to get to the end of this. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, it's highlighted here, the broken horn. Yamato's face here. I want to see this animated. Her cheering. Come forth, flame cloud. I feel like this was like, not that it wasn't, is just, oh, we got so much in this chapter. Hey, there's no mouse. Yo, we still don't know where Chopper is, actually. Done well, really well. Water's flowing through. It doesn't seem like the water is putting out Orochi, actually, now that I look at it. Because the water, this shows the water falling through, and they're on the second floor, so they're high up. So the water is already past the live floor, already past. It's spewing out the bottom. So, and when we're given the scene, they're here. Water's here. Orochi's here. So I don't know if the water is actually going to fix them up. Now look at it. Island, isn't it falling? Yo, big W for Momo here to get the flame clouds. It's gonna be funny when he keeps on trying to say flame clouds appear. Is Chopper rolling Dolo? Yeah, he might be. If Kaido gets up, he's immortal. Yeah, I mean, could be. Morge's live stream starting to say I'm gonna hop off. Great stream. Hey, yeah, Morge's mod. You gotta go to Morge's. That's the priority, right? Thanks for coming through, Phantom. I might hop on after actually too. Like while I'm eating. Curious to see what he says. What kind of world do you want to make? A world where my friends can eat as much as they like. Where we getting the last bit of the stream? Mr. Boost. Hey. Thanks for the subscription. Welcome. That's a new name too. I just got finished reading this and it's insane. Yeah, I think I've been streaming for like 4 hours now. Like this stream was absolutely insane. I think 2 hours of it was the actual chapter. Oh my goodness. No, 3 hours. Oh. First time I catch you on stream, I enjoyed your videos so much. Hey, thank you for that, Mr. Boost. Thanks for coming through. There's so many more videos. I would be streaming till the end, like nonstop, if I didn't have these videos to make. So that's the only reason why I'm leaving soon. That line low-key confirms Tama joined the crew. Hey, you know, you're not wrong with that. Not wrong with that. She is. She's done cooking. That's my kind of world. You know, with the emphasis of this part, maybe this is his dream. I don't know. It feels okay. This will take away from my yeah, the more of the shadows. The Toon Force one is a good setup. I'm gonna have so many references to it. The Zoro one, Void Sentry one, a lot of things. But okay, this chapter won't feel as great if this is actually his dream. Only I'm not upset that this would be what his dream would say, but I would be a little yeah, that is a quote. Like it just feels a little, maybe it's in the manga. Maybe it's you know, it's interesting. I like it though. This is nuts. But I don't know why I have a feeling there's going to be something else. Also, did he ever tell his crew this dream? It's only Ace and Yamato that know, right? Also, bro, that shadow manipulation theory you have, Sun God Nika, is insane. Thanks, bro. Thank you so much. It's like I'm waiting for it to happen. I'm waiting. So if even parts of that is true, it's wild. If this Luffy runs, yeah. If this is the dream, then I want to see the raws for this. Doesn't it basically mean a world where my friends are free? Yeah. You know, this is a childish dream that, like, you know, you'd hear, like, if someone said, I want to be the king of the pirates, like, I want to rule the world, I want to see the whole world, and then this kid just, like, I want all my friends to eat good. You know what I mean? Like, that, that's a funny one. That's a funny one. Intrusion, yeah. It's so hard to bring that video onto TikTok, but like that, I think that video would blow some people's minds. So all I've been doing is trying to bring people from TikTok onto the YouTube. This is gonna talk with Kai after this is done. You think Talk no Jutsu's coming through? I don't know. All right, so the big thing here also is the Kaido's horn is off. He broke his horn. That is pretty significant because King's wing got cut off. Kaido's horn is taken off. Those are the, like, King's wing is like significant of him being Lunarian, right? So Kaido's horn is significant of being Oni. So it being chopped off kind of does feel, here, let's see the, does TC, ooh, it's swinging more to the P. I said no, but a lot of people said he's done for good. Damn, this is the TCB throughout the scan. So 6,000 people voted. Is Kaido defeated for good? 54, it's still sort of even. 54% yes. A lot of people no. I said no, but like, now I think about it, the horns off, that does parallel King to a certain extent. Ugh, this is tough. Yo, Juice World, what do you think? What do you think about, do you think Kaido's done? Rock staying in basement like Madara. Yeah. Please, no surprise villains like Kaguya. We need that narrator confirmation for sure. If we do, though, according to the previous times, it's going to be in the next chapter. My question, though, has there ever been a chapter like that with Queen, King, or Big Mom where there was a break week in between the narrator bouts? I don't think there was, truthfully. But yeah, so there's so much in this chapter. This is an exciting chapter to talk about, to think about, to theorize. Ooh, I'm so glad I didn't post the other video, and I'm so glad Saturday's stream. So again, to reiterate, for you guys, a lot of you guys stuck around, but some of you guys new, just popped in. Saturdays, I'm always going to be streaming pretty much like the idea is the segment is called The Voice of All Things. So I'm going to intro it as, thank you for listening to The Voice of All Things with Parvision. That's kind of like, it's going to be like possibly turn into a podcast type of deal. And on this week, I think I'm definitely going to double down on saying this week we're going to be making a Wano timeline. I'm going to come in with a lot of it made, and we're going to talk about it. And if you guys catch things that I need to fill in, that's what I think we're going to be doing this Saturday. And then after every stream on Saturdays, we do a watch party for the latest episode of One Piece, which is Roof Piece, which is super exciting. Even with the Sanji thing last episode, the episode was still exciting. So, and 1017 is supposed to be absurd. So we're going to end every Saturday with the episode thing, and we have the watch party on my Twitch, and it's done legally. Come through. It's dope. I think I'm able to do it with YouTube, but I keep it on my Twitch. So what I do is I double stream YouTube and Twitch on Saturday, and then I end the YouTube stream, and then I just stream on Twitch. And then outside of that, I stream on Twitch. I'm going to start streaming on Twitch more. I might play games on the off days just to relax after making videos, something like that. And so, yeah, thank you guys for coming through with this chapter. This chapter was insane. And also a bunch of you guys are here since the pre-stream, which is when I was going, like I was trying to predict when the chapter dropped, and it was a lot of fun. I'll be writing on my video. I'm going to go eat, gonna make that video, try to post it in the morning. And I got that Void Sentry. I got a bunch of videos. So again, if you haven't liked the stream on YouTube, please do. That definitely helps a lot. And if you like my videos, right, like the Shadows, the Toon Force created the Void Sentry video, please share it around. It was a lot of work, but like also it was a lot of fun. And so get if you know people are caught up and they don't know about the Shadow stuff yet, get them there. I just messaged Brago about it. He's excited to watch it. And it's like he's committing to an hour video. It's fucking wild, but it is what it is. I'm getting a few other people. So, help me out in that way. And then, I have my links in the description. Join my Discord. It's a lot of fun. Twitter, all that stuff. But I'll be reading the chat for a little bit, and then I'll be signing off. So thank you guys for being here. And then again, I'm on TikTok. Juice Road's on TikTok. Mosh is on TikTok. TikTok's a great place to be too. So to your question, I don't think it's done because Luffy one tag. Yeah, like in everybody. Yep. So the thing is, it might come up next chapter. Also, I think Kaido has to talk to Luffy since he knows he's actually joining. Yes. Ooh, I'll try to be here Saturday night. Hey, tell him to double time it or something. Wait, we'll double time what? Who are we double timing? Luffy's whole dream is making a world where his friends can eat, drink, and be merry. Is that I like that. I like this. I like that. Thing that's bugging me is Kaido pointing out Luffy's waking but didn't show his own. I agree. There's two sides to that coin. A lot of people say he already awakened, so. Yeah, 43 and a half euphoniums. Ooh, I like your name. That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna sit down and look at that to see. In my video, I'll put out the options and I'll probably say which one I'm leaning the most towards. But we'll see. To be fair, all Wano finishes have been underwhelming. I would not be surprised if Kaido got defeated in this panel. You know, that's a hot take, but you're not really wrong. It's exciting. I'm not. The thing is, like, Wano is exciting, but you can also say that the fight ended in an underwhelming way. I think you could say both. But Wano is still exciting. Every chapter is just so exciting. That doesn't mean I had to love every part of it, but I have been loving every part of it. Even the parts that I don't like, they're still, it's still a lot of fun. And I'm here for the story and the lore and the theories. So yeah, I'm going to go get dinner, guys. Thank you guys for coming through. I've been streaming for a long time. I'm definitely tired. Look out for the videos. Like, share, and subscribe. See you guys next time. And next time will be Saturday. All right. Peace out, guys.